Hi, this is Stephanie with Empower Physical Therapy, and today I thought I'd talk a little bit about rest and why when you have an injury, rest is not always the solution if that's the only thing you do. And a lot of times what happens when people come into my office is they'll be hurting, they'll decide either on their own or sometimes they'll go see a doctor and the doctor says, or they'll try to just rest for a month and then see if that helps. And a lot of times it does, but because it'll help reduce the inflammation because you're not irritating it with the activity that you're doing, whether it's running or exercising or whatever. But what happens is that when you get back to doing that sport, then all of a sudden the pain comes back again. And the reason why is because you never did anything to figure out what's going on and why you were having that problem. And so while rest may help reduce some of the inflammation because you're not being as an irritant with the activity that you're doing, but you're not getting down to the source of what you're doing, what has happened, why are you having this problem. And so what I always suggest is, come in, see a physical therapist so that they can really go and assess what's going on to figure out where the source of your problem is coming from. Or if it's like a tendonitis, same kind of thing. Even if you have a tendonitis and you rest, it's fine, but you still have to fix that tendon. You still have to gradually build the load in that tendon so that it can take the tolerance of your activity that you're doing. So it's one of the reasons why when you have surgery, what they used to do a long time ago was they would basically say, okay, stay in the bed for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we'll get you up and move. And what they found was that you actually were worse off, which is why when people go into surgery, they are immediately getting up, moving them first day. And that's what it needs to happen. So when you have an injury, whether you twisted your ankle and there was something traumatic, or you just have something, you're not even sure why you have the pain or what's going on, if you just rest, it doesn't always work. But going in and figuring out what we need to do, get it moving within the boundaries that it can, is going to help it with the healing, and you're going to get back to what you're doing much faster. So I definitely don't want you to get frustrated where you've been off for a month and it was not worth your time because you go back to your activity and then you hurt. It's much better to, hey, I'm going to need to rest. That's okay. What can I do while I'm resting to help with my injury? And that's what we can help you with. And that's what any good physical therapist can help you with. So I hope you liked the information. If you have any questions on anything, please feel free to ask me. If you want to learn about anything, feel free to ask any kind of questions, and I can make a video blog for you guys. And feel free to forward this. I've downloaded these and I have my own YouTube channel. So if you want to go to Empower Physical Therapy, that's what I'm under the YouTube channel, and you can learn more about these topics and other topics. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of your day.